welcome to Intermissions, your backstage pass to On the Air with Florenza. You'll experience bloopers, outtakes, surprises, and all the laughter in between. Intermissions is unscripted, unfiltered, and undeniably Florenza. So put your hands together to welcome today's guest to the show. Thank you so much, Dana, for joining me on this episode of On the Air with Florenza, where we are going to discuss your book, Grave Birds. Before we do, I want to share with our listeners, especially those who are watching, I've got a different background today because we are on the heels of me teaching a writing workshop, and I didn't have enough time to drive the hour to the house. So Dana is coming on with me in the classroom, and we're going to jump in. So Dana, tell us just the elevator pitch about who you are and about your book, Grave Birds.
I'm Dana Elmendorf. I was born and raised in Tennessee, and I now live in Southern California with my family. My novel, Grave Birds, is about a woman who died and she's brought back to life, and she can now see grave birds. And they're manifestations of the dead's unresolved issues. So when a mysterious, handsome devil comes to town and brings biblical plagues with him, she has to get the grave birds to help her figure out why he's coming to town and before he destroys the town with the biblical plagues. So,
Ooh, and I did not realize this was very serendipitous. I didn't realize, I knew I was interviewing you. I knew what the book was about. I just grabbed my feathers as I was running out the door. So I think this is a sign.
I love them. I think they're gorgeous.
So you did say you have witnessed me in action by watching one of the episodes. So you know that we're going to do our true or false segment where I'm going to ask you some questions. I don't know what the answers are. I've been really sucking at this lately. So hopefully I'm shooting for three. I'm shooting three, right? Okay, so readers mentioned time skips and pacing shifts, right? Um, we're going to skip that because I don't even know where I was going with that. I started a question and then changed it. Okay. One of these I think I might know though. And might not count that one because I know the answer to that one. But you once worked, true or false, you once worked as a belly dance instructor before becoming a writer. Well, I saw that body. So if you did not, you should have. I'm going to say true.
False. I never. But thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I've seen a ton and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's no way I could gyrate my body like that.
And for the listeners, they're like, wait a minute, how did Florenza see the body? She stood up, ladies and gentlemen, to go to close the window. It's not that kind of show. Wink. All right. You told this one that you're originally from Tennessee, but currently live in Southern California. So I know that one is true. Your debut novel, South of Sunshine, was a paranormal romance. True or false? I'm going to say true.
False.
I told you.
It was a young adult romance between two girls. It was kind of like a rom-com with a really important message about love is love.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. And we're coming out of June. So what a perfect time to talk about South of Sunshine.
That's so true.
Okay, true or false, since I've gotten them all wrong. When not writing, you enjoy hiking and collecting bird feathers. True.
That's very true.
I wasn't certain about the hiking.
Yeah.
And then last one, true or false. Before pursuing writing full time, you worked in marketing and graphic design. Ooh, I know you did something with tech. I don't know if tech was the marketing and graphic design. I'm going to say false only because I don't know what part of tech you worked in.
I never worked in tech, so I I did for years. I raised my boys is what I mostly did, but I also did some interior design work on the side. And then I went to college, 4 years of college, no degree, to be an elementary school teacher. And then I realized I didn't really like children, so I
You
changed
sound
my
like my daughter.
I was like, wow, this is work. No thanks.
Well, I don't know where I got the tech. I'm telling you, I've been off. Well, bleh. And this wraps up our episode of Intermissions, your backstage pass to On the Air with Florenza. Be sure to check out the full interview for this author as well as others on Florenza's podcast, On the Air with Florenza. And until next time, cheers.